I'm 39 years of age. I've had no sex in my whole life apart from the illegal things that happened to me as a child loads of times. A clairvoyant told me that in a past life that I was abused in an illegal way hundreds of times, and I was stopped from getting any action at all in my whole life. So I wasn't allowed a single whatever. In my next life, after I die in this life, then when I'm born as a baby again or a child, then illegal things are going to happen to me again as a child. So that'll be 3 lives in a row. But let me give you a bit more of a documentary on this story I want to explain. Because I'm getting moaned at by people in their 30s because I'm nearly 40. I'm as good as 40 basically. So we'll just say that for now. I'm 40 and not had any sex in my whole life. Escorts, prostitutes and people like that. Dating has just resulted in 16 years of scamming and £10,000 wasted, which includes escorts that don't give you nothing, a home visit which basically have money taken from me for no in a sly way, travel costs, dating costs on scam dating sites. Back in 2005 I signed up to 40 sites and those 40 sites closed down on me. This includes post order payments or payments made on dating sites, and they all closed down on me. Well, it gets worse because I've met up on 2 occasions and it's zombie attraction, the attraction that I can't stand the look of, so that was through. I'm quite literally very annoyed because I can't fancy people in my age group. They're telling me to go with a real zombie looking, unhygienic, dirty, disgusting looking faces and the extra large attraction. Now, I don't take to rough skin, pizza looking faces and unhygienic acting or dirty way of I don't know how to put it, but really disgusting, and that's the type I'm being told to go with. All my enemies, they won't be teenagers, the blonde type, the really sort of smoothie type that go model type, and they've been with them 20 years ago and they're moaning at me because I won't fancy a middle-aged lady. I'm not being funny, but when you've not had nothing in your whole life and had illegal things happen to you as a child in your previous life and this life, and to be expected in my following life, then you don't expect to be told to lose virginity over someone you can't stand the look of. And also I'm having the mickey taken out of me, telling me to go with people that are very stale or very unclean or very unhygienic, and that have been with all my enemies over the last 20 years and done hundreds of people. I'm not very happy about this because the Bible, Jesus Christ, tells us that every man has the right to have a woman and to have fun with someone that they're adaptable to. Well, if someone's not good looking and someone's ugly and not the same type of person as you and have different interests, you don't tell people to go with that sort of person. Now, I would have got with someone, or got with a couple of people that I knew that at Elmwood School if I was still at that school, but unfortunately I had to leave that school because enemies forced me out of that school, and then I went to Avalon School, and there wasn't really many ladies in that school apart from Lisa Pike. Lisa Pike's not my type and she's got different interests to what I have, and as far as she's concerned I only like her as a friend, but we were good friends at school but just didn't fancy each other, had different interests, just weren't the same. So anyway, going out today, I've had someone aged 28, I can't guarantee that's the correct age, look at me, put me down as a sad whatever. A 30-year-old has told me that I'm sick and getting pretty aggressive. I can't actually say what she said because I don't want to be causing trouble. And obviously a teenager about 18 to 20 walked past and she got a bit funny as well. And finally, another lady who looks roughly about 32, I guess. She got funny saying I'm sick and telling me to not look at her. I've also inhaled some hemlock, which I'm not too happy about because it's a dangerous plant, but let's hope that nothing happens. Yeah, all my enemies that have been with these teenagers 20 plus years ago are the same enemies that are accusing me of being sick or not fancying a middle-aged lady, and have been threatening to burgle me, to smash me up, to inject me, fight me with, diseases and poisons and chemicals and whatever else, threatening to smash my bones up, break my spine, smash my ribs up, and have accused me of doing illegal things to underage people. So they've been doing that for a long time. I've literally had thousands and thousands of threats. The worst day for threats was outside the Palace nightclub in 2008, where I had 1 minute 16 seconds, I had something like 104 threats or something. I can't remember exactly how many because I don't have a recording, because police raided my flat and the recording got lost in the police raid when they tried arresting me for the Communication Act, which obviously was my fault, but the cause of sexuality was the cause of that, because people were causing trouble and it landed me in trouble. And basically, let's put it this way, nearly every time I've been arrested by the police, if not every time, all links back to sexuality, retaliation on sexuality. Now, I don't usually cause crimes or problems or anything like that, but that's the way it is. Anyway, I'm 39, it's 2020, and I'm trying to look for a girlfriend. I can't get anything at all. So if there's anyone that's good looking, smooth attraction, then please get in touch. I can't say I don't want anyone who's not a single mother, because I quite simply had my wrist sliced. Jesus has fallen in this direction. When it comes to sexuality, Jesus Christ has put a whatever in my back, so it's going to have to be someone that's stale, someone that's not very clean, and has been with all my enemies 20 years ago, and I have to get second-hand business, and also I got to go with someone that's twice the age of the youngest people that did illegal things to me as a child, and possibly just a bit more uglier. So if there is anybody, then let me know, because I can't have fun, I've not had fun, and I want to have fun for the first time in my life. You can share this on a religious site or download this recording and share it. My name is Justin Langford. I live at flat whatever. There's only 5 flats in my place. At 27 Barrow Road, Burnham-on-Sea, TA8 2EY. I'm in Somerset. I'm mistaken as Sven and Liam by people as well. So if anyone is single, sexy, or someone has a kind heart that's younger and will allow the age difference and will allow me to have fun, then please get in contact, because I'm having no luck on dating sites and I've wasted my time. And same for socialising. You can't socialise because everyone that's got a mobile phone is in a relationship, and people won't interact unless they actually know you in person, and that's the same with socialising. So if anyone is single, sexy, doesn't matter if it's a transsexual, as long as it's feminine looking, smooth attraction like everybody else has had in the last... Well, basically, let's put it this way. I'm being told I'm sick by a 30-year-old. Well, who in the world's had a 30-year-old? Basically, the whole planet has had someone at the age of 30, and I'm known as a sicko if I don't go with anybody older than that. So that basically means the whole world's sick, is it? But anyway, if there's anyone single, please get in touch, or email me at candlelightHauntings@gmail.com. That's the normal spelling, but it's all one word. Or type in Justin Zorrock Tyler Langford or for Facebook. JustinZorrockTylerLangford. Thank you for listening. There's a few things I've actually forgot to mention in this recording, and that is, it's not a recent threat, but it's something that was said a couple of months ago. Someone was saying that sex is the reason you're here. You're born, you come into life, into existence, and they were starting a row with me on that. This goes back when I was actually at my place full time. They were starting an argument, saying that the reason you're here is caused by sex. And it's not a very good suggestion when you've not had nothing in your whole life. And yeah, they were giving me trouble because I was looking at sexual people and telling me that I got to look at the other type. but people are not taking into account that I can't take to the negative type and have not had nothing in my whole life to suddenly adjust to the negative type. I mean, I've had nothing in my whole life because enemies have stopped me getting anyone. They made accusations against me on sexuality. They made up stories that are not true. And eventually this went into 25 years of malicious threats, threatening behaviour, and I've even been attacked once or twice. But most times I've actually avoided it. I've even been pushed in the canal as well. This goes back to 2006 area, something like that. I can't remember the year. But the coincidence of that was when I was pushed in the canal, only 2 days before, there was a murder in the canal, and underwater search rescue team were in the water that I was pushed in about 2 days after, which I didn't know about at the time. Anyway, these sorts of incidents like that, and there's been quite a few clairvoyant predictions as well that I would like to let you know. I was predicted a girlfriend called Chloe, who was going to be 18, a blonde lady, who is, by the way, very sexy type of person today, but unfortunately she's a single mother of 2 or 3 now. But there was an M5 fuel explosion on the motorway, and they had to close the motorway. And clairvoyant predicted that I was going to get a girlfriend at the carnival, at North Petherton Carnival, and saying it was going to be this Chloe who was going to walk into her, and she said it was a guarantee it was going to happen. But unfortunately, like I said, I put all this on Facebook, and then 1 month later the fuel explosion occurred. There's been other occurrences as well, like road closures, shops being shut on days where I've been predicted girlfriends or predicted this and that, and there's also been problems with the media going against me in a coincidental way, where they where things have been mentioned, or things have been on the news, or tracks have come out in the music industry going against me. Obviously this is not done on purpose, it's just coincidence, but it just occurs that way, and it goes against me very bad. But anyway, enemies stopped me getting anyone. They claiming that I had HIV in the past, 15 and 20 years ago. Claim I did this and done that. Claim that I'm a beater. You know, anything they can think of. And they stopped me getting anyone. They've even turned my friends against me. They've turned people that are connected to my relatives. This is relatives that fell out. I can't give the name because I don't want to cause trouble. But they had friends connected to them who were female and sexy. They all fell out with me because they enemies turned them against me, and so on and so on. And as it stands today, I'm basically 40 years of age, and I've not had nothing in my whole life. And every time I add someone under the age of 35, I'm being put down as a sicko on dating. And there's not many people with grey hair coming and a smooth appearance and not a single parent at 40 years of age. And they're just not allowing the age gap. It's the same with escorts, they're just as bad, and the prostitutes that I was mentioning. This is the problem. I've been looking at that as an alternative, and also the transsexuals that are doing it as well. So I can't put my faith in Jesus Christ, because in my books he's fallen. I thought this in 2002 because I was like desperate for fun, as I hadn't had it in my whole life, and that was in 2002. Whereas now my life got 50 times worse since 2002, much more aggressive and much more nastier. And I can get up to, back in 2005, 2006 area, I had over 100 people shout for me from cars when I walked up to the road from Bridgewater to North Petherton. And even today, I get threats, but they're much more aggressive and much more shouty, and more, you know, more raging, as if they're going to attack me. So you can't stop the problem, but like I said, if there is anyone single who wants to help me out, it has to be in the UK, because I'm not going to be scammed anymore. And it's going to have to be preferably nearer to Somerset if possible. Then please get in touch. I don't mind a person who's disabled or mentally ill, but I will not go with schizophrenic, because I won't go with anyone that's dangerous. But if you like to contact me, My phone number is 0781 81 52 881. Then you can obviously type my name in Facebook, Justin Zorrock Tyler Langford. I gave you the spelling earlier. Or candlelightHauntings@gmail.com, or just text me to start with if you don't know me, and leave it there. And like I say, I can't pray to Jesus Christ because I've been very unlucky. I don't want to have to offend anyone, but when it comes to this specific subject, it does make it look like Jesus has fallen on one of his sins. I do apologise to put that, but unless I get anyone, of course, then obviously there'd be a different story. But when it's 2 lives in a row, according to past life psychic readings, and then you've got to expect it in your next life when you're born again as a child, then yeah, I don't know what to say, but I'll leave it there. I can't go any deeper in this in detail or anything like that, because obviously it would cause offence, and I don't really want to put stuff like that on YouTube that causes offence. So, but anyway, if there's anyone female, good looking, then please get in touch. I go for the sort of golden sort of brown hair, medium build, sort of smooth skin, happy appearance. I don't think you can get another type at my age that's sexual looking, I don't know. But if there's anybody that wants to try and make communication, please do so. But I don't go for the social looking type, or the serious looking type, or sour attraction, if that's the right word to use. I go for like the smooth, more feeble type attraction, if that's the right word to use. I have to put it like that because I can't think of another name to put it. But yeah, anyone that's single, please get in touch. Cheers. Just before I leave you, Jesus Christ in his living life had a partner, a sexual partner, who was a very good looking lady apparently, called Mary Magdalene. This has had to be removed from the Holy Bible because of new laws on age of consent. But in Jesus' living life, he was in his 20s or 30s and he got married or went with a prostitute known as Mary Magdalene, who was at the age of 12, but they say no interaction or anything was done to each other. You know, they didn't have whatever until Mary was 13. Now, how accurate that information is, I don't know, but you'll have to look on the internet. So that's not a very good suggestion either, because obviously I'm nearly 40 and not had no one, and they do actually look, some people do actually look like an old granny at my age. So thank you for watching, listening, whatever, to this video, and please do comment, and if you're single then get in touch.